Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be giving you my Aries August 2019 horoscope forecast, part 1 of 2. And yes, this does apply and pertain to the Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Anyway, first thing up is as far as August goes, the Sun will be in Leo from the 1st until the 23rd. So the 5th house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. At this time, there could be a strong concentration of energy, focus, and attention on romance, love, even superficial flings, children, creative endeavors, hobbies, amusement, enjoyment, personal popularity, gambling, speculation, and investments. Now, given in sports even perhaps, now given that this is Leo energy, this may be done with a lot of dominance. If you're in sports, it might be this really strong energy and trying to dominate your opposition. This could also be done with a lot of Leo-like ferocity, a lot of pride and dignity, a lot of generosity, especially perhaps what matters with children and lovers, done with a lot of self-assuredness and confidence as well. Now, in some cases, this could shine the light, in some cases, on perhaps a rather domineering, even overbearing and arrogant. Could be child, it could be a lover, somebody you share some kind of creative endeavor with in some cases. And also, this could be done with a lot of extravagance, and perhaps especially in matters connected with gambling and speculation if you are involved in such things. So anyway, next thing up, as far as August goes, the Sun will be in Virgo from the 23rd until the 31st. So the 6th house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. Now, at this time, there could be a strong concentration of energy, focus, and attention on work, employment, the daily routine, even worry in some cases, an aunt and uncle, health, hygiene, service, even pets in some cases. Now, given that this is Virgo energy, this may be done in a very systematic, methodical manner. Could be also done perhaps with a lot of industry and really, but could be with a lot of punctuality and dependability and reliability as well, and also organization. There might be a strong focus of really being more organized in your daily routine, whatever it is you may do, and also being very clean as far as health and as far as your hygiene goes at this time, and being very punctilious with details in those matters. So at the same time, this could also be can shine the light on some Virgo-like health-related issues, such as something perhaps with some kind of intestinal issue, or anything that could be Virgo related in some cases, maybe even like a psychosomatic type situation. Or it could also be a focus really on worrying about one's health in some cases. It could also be a worrisome eye issue, or one eye. Virgo energy could be about hard work, so it could be the left or the right eye depending on gender, because the Sun rules the left or right eye depending on gender. It could be an eye issue, and again, it could be maybe for one working harder than the other one, maybe like a eye strain, or just simply a worrisome eye-related matters. So anyway, next thing up, there will be a full moon in Aquarius on August 15th. So the 11th house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. Now, at this time, well, one way this may manifest, this could be about a completion or culmination or ending of some Aquarius goal or aspiration. It could be something connected with innovation or electronics, computers, aerospace, even rocket science, a humanitarian endeavor, something with astronomy or astrology even, or some esoteric subject. In some cases, you might end perhaps an Aquarius friendship. It could be with an Aquarius Sun, Moon, or Ascendant person, or simply one that embodies Aquarius characteristics. It could be something too, when you're talking about full moons in astrology, this could be something where or one becomes tired, exasperated, or full of something. This could be a time where one can can become rather tired, exasperated, full perhaps of some overly eccentric, bizarre, idiosyncratic, unpredictable behavior, perhaps from a friend, an acquaintance, a stepchild, even in some cases, someone you might know in social media well, prominently, or someone in a group, club, or organization. And also, full moons in astrology can be about revelations and unveilings. This could be about a revelation or unveiling, perhaps of someone in an astrology group, for example, perhaps using astrology for some kind of nefarious purposes, or it could be something, or maybe an overly rebellious, unorthodox, completely maybe bizarre stepchild, a friend, or an acquaintance, maybe someone that's got some kind of peculiarity or some peculiar hang-ups associated with them. So those are some ways that this could manifest. It could also be some revelation of something even positive. It could be something where you're seeing some kind of ingenious qualities might come out, connection with a friend, an acquaintance, a stepchild, someone you know maybe well in social media, or somebody in some group, club, or organization. And also about really maybe a revelation to yourself about that you maybe something in connection with your future, and that you're going to be more progressive and moving forward as far as that goes, and that maybe it's the time to do so. Now, next thing up, there will be a new moon in Virgo on August 30th, so the sixth house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. Now, one way this could manifest, it could be the start of a Virgo-type employment, such as something with data entry, detailing, such as detailing vehicles, something with nutrition or health, computer programming, extrapolation of it as something with cleaning or organization, or some kind of statistical analysis. Now, especially it could be, it could even be like a sports analyst, say if this is making a sextile or trine, say, to your natal Mars or your Jupiter. Some cases, too, this could be the start of expecting perfection and infallibility in your daily routine, perhaps even with pets, or maybe an aunt or an uncle, maybe in your own health life. It could be as far as sticking maybe to a very healthy diet regime, or health, or some kind of workout routine. It could also be about maybe the start or beginning of embarking on providing helpful service to others, of course, not in an officious or unwanted manner. Now, in some cases, it could be about some Virgo health-related issues, such as something perhaps within an intestinal issue, or something digestive, anything that could be Virgo-related. So, anyway, well, the next thing up, Mercury will be in Cancer as far as August goes, from the 1st until the 11th. So the 4th house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. Now, one way this may manifest, this could be about rather emotional communications with home and family members, people you're close to home with. You might also find yourself talking and speaking about Cancerian qualities at the core, such as being very sympathetic, nurturing, protective, tenacious, somebody that reminisces a lot, perhaps about the past, being very contemplated, someone enamored with home and family life. And also it could be very contemplative energy regarding your roots and your ancestry at this time as well. But on a negative side, you might find yourself brooding over and lamenting over past hurts, perhaps with home, family members, people you're close to home with. Now, as I've stated previously, Mercury can also be about siblings. This could be about Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant people, or simply ones that embody Cancerian traits that might figure perhaps more prominently in your traditions, your foundations, your home, your family life. This could also be about some very sympathetic, nurturing neighbors that that care about perhaps your home, your family life, your emotional security at this time. And it could also be about a lot of communication sometimes with Cancerian people that you may feel close to home with, or home family members. They could be Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant people, or simply ones that embody Cancerian traits. Next thing up. Well, Mercury will be in Leo as far as August goes, from the 11th until the 29th. So the 5th house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. At this time, you might find yourself dominating conversations in some cases with children, with lovers, maybe with people that are prominent in some creative endeavor you might share with, or some kind of hobby you may be or maybe some kind of hobby you might share with someone. This could be also, you might find yourself bragging and boasting about fifth house matters, such as maybe accomplishments in sports, or things connected with creativity, things you do for children, things you do for lovers, maybe something with a good investment or that you have. Hold on a moment, people. And also, sorry about that. Anyway, but also about writing, perhaps, and communicating about Leo type sports, such as golf, or anything which has to do with maybe showboating to some degree, or it could be about cyclists doing their wheelies, or stuntsmen. Could also be about talking about dominance and or dominating sports athletes in some cases. If this is something that interests you, if you're a person that's a sports fanatic and follows sports regularly, this is something you may likely be doing. And also, this could be very good for creative writing, perhaps regarding maybe with something with romance or any other fifth house related matters. So anyway, next thing up. Mercury will be in Virgo as far as August goes, from the 29th until the 31st. So the sixth house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. Now, at this time, this could be manifest a lot of mental worry and anxiety about work and health-related matters. And it's very important to guard against perhaps some kind of psychosomatic issues, because sometimes when when you worry, it might actually cause certain issues, or at least make you more susceptible to some kind of illness or debilitation. You might want to look that up, but I do believe that it can but one thing can be tied into another in some cases, as far as the worrisome energy and a correlation perhaps with maybe some health related issues. So the thing about this too is, this could be about really, it could be about thinking and worrying about maybe your hygiene as well, but also about, at the same time, very analytical and detail-oriented discussions, perhaps with fellow employees, maybe an aunt or an uncle, someone prominent in your daily routine. Could also be about very pedantic communication and being very wordy in what you're in how you're communicating with people in your daily routine, an aunt and uncle. It could be somebody prominent in your health life, such as someone you know at a health or fitness club. Sometimes this could manifest in some worrisome breathing issues. Remember that Mercury can be about breathing. And you might find yourself talking and communicating about Virgo health-related issues. It could be issues related to the arms and the hands, maybe due to excessive work, and just maybe flat out being a workaholic. And as I've stated previously, Mercury can also be about siblings. This could be about Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant people, or simply ones that embody Virgo characteristics or traits. And it could be people that might figure more prominently in your employment. Maybe you're taking care of your pets, interaction with your pets. It could be people in your daily routine. It could also be perhaps in some cases people maybe somehow in your health life, they might figure a little bit more strongly, more prominent than usual. So anyway, well, last but not least, Venus will be in Leo as far as August goes, from the 1st until the 21st. So the 5th house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. At this time, if you're unattached at this time, Aries, you might connect with a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant person, or simply one that embodies Leo characteristics. It could be somebody that maybe you meet at some entertainment venue, or somebody you share some kind of creative endeavor with or hobby. A person that it might just be someone for a superficial fling, or in some cases this could be about true love and romance as well. But also, too, you might find yourself spending extravagantly, perhaps on children, on lovers, and also perhaps in matters connected with gambling and speculation. And also, love and being enamored with just being of extroversion can really perhaps pay dividends in terms of maybe you increasing your personal popularity. It could also manifest in valuing perhaps courage, fortitude, self-assuredness, confidence, extroversion, gregariousness, and really just general generosity, perhaps with children, with lovers. Sometimes it could even be about attaining personal popularity, matters of a speculative nature as well. So, and also loving with a lot of ferocity with fifth house people. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment from my Aries August 2019 horoscope forecast, part 1 of 2. Stay tuned next time where I'll be giving you my Aries August 2019 horoscope forecast, part 2 of 2. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.